Do you ever feel like you're speaking a different love language than your partner, friend, or family member? You shower them with compliments, but they crave a helping hand. You bring them gifts, but quality time is what truly makes them feel loved. In the Love Language Decoder, Understanding Yourself and Others Better, we'll embark on a journey to discover the 5 key love languages: words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. This audiobook will help you identify your primary love language and unlock the secrets to understanding the language of those you care about most. Get ready to translate the often confusing messages of love, strengthen your connections, and build more fulfilling relationships in all aspects of your life. The Love Language Decoder, written and published by the Zillion Pro. Chapter 1. Welcome to the world of love languages. Have you ever felt like you're pouring your heart out to your partner, showering them with affection, but they seem completely unresponsive? Or maybe you buy your friend a thoughtful gift, but their reaction is underwhelming. It can be incredibly frustrating when our expressions of love seem to miss the mark. The culprit behind these misunderstandings might be a difference in what Dr. Gary Chapman calls love languages. This groundbreaking concept proposes that we all have a primary way of experiencing and expressing love. Just like spoken languages, these love languages are unique dialects of affection. What makes one person feel cherished might leave another feeling completely unloved. In this chapter, we'll unveil the fascinating world of love languages and how understanding them can revolutionize your relationships. We'll introduce the 5 main love languages: words of affirmation, for some, compliments, words of encouragement, and verbal expressions of love are the key to feeling loved and appreciated. Acts of service, others crave actions that speak louder than words. Running errands, doing chores, or simply offering a helping hand are their way of feeling loved and cared for. Receiving gifts, don't mistake this for materialism. For those who value receiving gifts, it's the thoughtfulness behind the gesture, the symbol of love and connection, that truly matters. Quality time, undivided attention, truly being present in the moment, and creating shared experiences are the cornerstones of love for individuals with this primary love language. Physical touch, holding hands, cuddling, or simply a pat on the back provide a deep sense of security and connection for those who value physical touch. It's important to understand that these are just the 5 main categories, and variations exist within each one. Imagine love languages as a spectrum, with some people leaning more heavily towards one or a combination of 2. So why is understanding love languages crucial? Here's the harsh reality: speaking the wrong dialect can lead to misunderstandings and a feeling of disconnection. Let's say your partner's primary love language is acts of service, but you constantly shower them with compliments, words of affirmation. They might feel unappreciated despite your efforts. Conversely, if your love language is receiving gifts, and your significant other constantly expresses their love verbally, you might feel emotionally neglected. By delving deeper into the world of love languages, we can bridge these communication gaps and build stronger, more fulfilling relationships. This chapter is just the first step on this exciting journey. In the coming chapters, we'll help you identify your own love language and equip you with the tools to decode the language of those you care about most. Get ready to translate the often confusing messages of love, and unlock the door to deeper connections in all aspects of your life. Chapter 2. Decoding Your Own Love Language, a journey of self-discovery. Have you ever stopped to consider how you, yourself, prefer to receive and express love? Understanding your primary love language is the foundation for effective communication and building stronger relationships. This chapter will act as your personal decoder ring, helping you identify your love language and unlock a deeper understanding of your emotional needs. Unearthing your core language. Let's embark on a journey of self-discovery through a series of introspective exercises. Here are some questions to ponder. Reflect on past relationships. Think back to times you've felt truly loved and appreciated. What actions or words made you feel that way? Imagine your ideal act of love. Close your eyes and visualize a scenario where you feel incredibly loved and cared for. What is happening? Who is with you? What are they doing or saying? Pay attention to your emotional triggers. When do you feel most neglected or unloved in a relationship? What kind of behavior typically leads to these feelings? Understanding the why behind your love language. Identifying your primary love language goes beyond simply checking a box. It's about understanding the underlying emotional needs it fulfills. Here's a breakdown of the why behind each love language. Words of affirmation. If this resonates with you, you likely crave validation and a sense of security in your relationships. Verbal expressions of love and appreciation make you feel seen, valued, and motivated. Acts of service. Perhaps you feel most loved when someone lightens your load or takes initiative to help. This likely stems from a desire to feel supported and cared for in a tangible way. Actions often speak louder than words for you. Receiving gifts. Don't be fooled by materialism. For those who value receiving gifts, it's the symbolism that matters. A thoughtful present signifies that you're being remembered and cherished. Quality time. If undivided attention is your love language, you crave deep connection and truly present moments with loved ones. Quality time allows you to feel emotionally connected and secure in your relationships. Physical touch. Physical affection provides a sense of security, comfort, and intimacy for you. Holding hands, cuddling, or even a simple pat on the back can be powerful expressions of love and connection beyond the basics. Remember, love languages can be a blend. You might have a primary love language with a strong secondary one. Here are some tips for deciphering your unique mix. Analyze your reactions. Pay attention to how different expressions of love make you feel. A stronger emotional response might indicate your primary language. Consider your past experiences. Did you grow up in a household filled with physical affection, or were words of encouragement more common? These experiences can shape your love language preferences. Be honest with yourself. Don't choose a language based on what you think you should like. Identify the way you genuinely experience and express love. Remember, this is an ongoing exploration. Your love language can evolve over time, especially in response to life experiences and changes in relationships. The key is to remain open to self-discovery and embrace the ever-evolving landscape of your emotional needs. By the end of this chapter, you should have a clearer understanding of your primary love language. In the next chapter, we'll delve deeper into the world of words of affirmation, exploring powerful ways to give and receive love through the magic of words. Chapter 3, The Power of Words of Affirmation, Speaking Straight to the Heart. For those whose love language is words of affirmation, verbal expressions of love and appreciation are the lifeblood of a relationship. A heartfelt compliment, a word of encouragement, or simply hearing "I love you" can light up your world. This chapter will equip you with the tools to master the art of giving and receiving love through the power of words. The magic of verbal affection. Words have the incredible ability to build us up or tear us down. When used intentionally, positive affirmations can become powerful tools for expressing love and nurturing a relationship. Here's why words of affirmation resonate so deeply. Validation and security. Hearing your partner verbally acknowledge your efforts, achievements, or positive qualities provides a sense of validation and security. It reinforces your self-worth and strengthens the foundation of your relationship. Emotional connection. Genuine compliments and expressions of love create a feeling of emotional intimacy. They show your partner that you see them, appreciate them, and are invested in their happiness. Motivation and encouragement. A well-timed word of encouragement can be a powerful motivator. Knowing your partner believes in you can boost your confidence and inspire you to reach your full potential. Speaking the language of love. Now that you understand the impact of words of affirmation, let's explore how to effectively express love verbally. Specificity is key. Generic compliments like "you're nice" might fall flat. Instead, be specific. Tell your partner you love their new haircut or how much you appreciate them taking care of that chore. Tailor your approach. Consider your partner's personality. Do they respond better to playful teasing or heartfelt declarations? Understanding their preferences will ensure your words resonate. Be genuine and authentic. Empty flattery can be counterproductive. Focus on genuine expressions of appreciation and highlight the qualities you truly admire in your partner. Frequency matters. Don't reserve words of affirmation for special occasions. Make them a regular part of your daily interactions. A simple "I love you" in the morning or "you did a great job" after dinner can make a world of difference. Beyond romance. The power of words of affirmation extends beyond romantic relationships. Here are some ways to use them to strengthen other bonds. Express gratitude to friends and family. Let your loved ones know how much you appreciate them. A simple "thank you for being there for me" can go a long way. Recognize achievements. Did your colleague nail that presentation? Acknowledge their success with a sincere compliment. Offer encouragement. Is your child struggling in school? Offer words of encouragement and express your belief in their abilities. The art of receiving. While expressing words of affirmation is important, receiving them with grace is equally crucial. Here are some tips. Acknowledge the gesture. A simple thank you shows your partner their words are appreciated. Avoid brushing it off. Don't downplay a compliment. Let your partner know you appreciate their kind words. Believe the message. If your partner expresses love verbally, try to believe it at face value. Don't dismiss it due to insecurity. By mastering the art of giving and receiving words of affirmation, you can unlock a deeper level of connection and intimacy in all your relationships. Remember, words have the power to build bridges, nurture love, and create a more positive and supportive environment for everyone around you. The next chapter will explore another powerful love language, acts of service. We'll delve into how seemingly mundane chores can become expressions of love and devotion. Chapter 4, Acts of Service, Love in Action. For some, love isn't just a feeling, it's an action. If acts of service is your primary love language, then grand gestures or expensive gifts pale in comparison to the simple act of someone taking something off your plate. In this chapter, we'll explore the power of actions that speak louder than words, and equip you with ways to give and receive love through service. Understanding the need for action. Those who value acts of service crave a tangible expression of love. Words of affirmation, while appreciated, don't hold the same weight as a helping hand. Here's why actions speak volumes for them. Feeling supported and cared for. When your partner takes the initiative to do a chore you dislike, run an errand, or simply offer a massage after a long day, it conveys a deep sense of care and support. It shows they are invested in making your life easier and more enjoyable. A shared burden lightens the load. Life can be overwhelming with countless tasks and responsibilities. When your partner steps up and takes something off your plate, it signifies a willingness to share the burden and contribute to the well-being of the relationship. Seeing love in action. Actions often serve as a powerful reassurance of love, especially when words alone might seem insufficient. Taking initiative demonstrates a commitment to the relationship and a desire to see your partner happy. Speaking the language of service. Now that you understand the significance of acts of service, let's explore how to effectively express love through actions. Be observant. Pay attention to your partner's needs and workload. Are there chores they consistently dread? Errands they put off? Taking the initiative to tackle these tasks demonstrates your attentiveness and willingness to help. The power of small gestures. Don't underestimate the impact of small acts. Making their favorite cup of coffee, picking up groceries after work, or offering to wash the car can all be expressions of love. Personalize your service. Consider your partner's preferences. Do they appreciate a perfectly organized closet or a home-cooked meal? Tailoring your acts of service to their specific needs shows you care about the details. Communication is key. Don't assume you know what needs to be done. Open communication is essential. Ask your partner if there's anything you can help with, or simply observe their workload and offer assistance beyond romance. Acts of service in everyday life. The power of acts of service isn't limited to romantic relationships. Here are some ways to express love and appreciation through actions in other areas of your life. Offer help to friends and family. Is your friend overwhelmed with errands? Offer to lend a hand. Did a neighbor lose a loved one? Help with yard work or prepare a meal. Show appreciation at work. Go the extra mile to help a colleague meet a deadline. Offer to cover a lunch shift or simply offer a listening ear after a stressful day. Acts of service in the community. Volunteering your time or helping a neighbor in need are powerful ways to express love and compassion on a broader scale. The art of receiving with grace. If acts of service is your love language, here are some things to keep in mind when someone offers to help. Graciously accept their offer. Don't feel like a burden. Accepting their help allows them to express their love in a way that feels meaningful to them. Express gratitude. A simple thank you or a heartfelt expression of appreciation reinforces the positive impact of their actions. Offer reciprocation. While not an obligation, consider ways you can return the favor and express your appreciation through acts of service that resonate with their love language. By understanding and utilizing the power of acts of service, you can build stronger, more supportive relationships. Remember, sometimes the most profound expressions of love come in the form of simple acts of kindness and taking the initiative to lighten someone's load. The next chapter will explore the world of receiving gifts, delving deeper into the emotional significance behind thoughtful gestures and the act of giving itself. Chapter 5, The Gift of Giving, More Than Material Possessions. For some, love isn't just a feeling or an action, it's a tangible symbol. If receiving gifts is your primary love language, then don't be mistaken for a materialist. In this chapter, we'll explore the deeper meaning behind gifts for those who value them, and unveil the true essence of this love language, the thoughtfulness and effort behind the gesture, unwrapping the emotional core. While some might assume those who value receiving gifts crave expensive possessions, the truth is far deeper. Here's why gifts hold such significance. Feeling remembered and cherished. A thoughtful gift, big or small, signifies that you've been thinking of the recipient. It shows they hold a special place in your heart, and you took the time and effort to find something meaningful, a symbol of love and connection. Gifts can represent a shared memory, an inside joke, or simply a reminder of your bond. They act as physical tokens of affection that strengthen the emotional connection in a relationship. The joy of giving and receiving. The act of giving itself can be a powerful expression of love. For those who value receiving gifts, witnessing the effort and thoughtfulness behind the gesture can be incredibly heartwarming. It's all about the thought. Now that you understand the emotional weight of receiving gifts, let's explore how to give gifts that truly resonate with this love language. Think beyond price tags. The most expensive gifts don't always hold the most meaning. Focus on finding something thoughtful and personal. Did they mention wanting to try a new hobby? Find a starter kit. Do they admire a particular artist? A framed print can be a cherished possession. The power of personalization. Generic gifts can feel impersonal. Take the time to personalize your gift, whether it's adding a handwritten note, engraving a special message, or simply choosing something that reflects their unique interests. Experiences over objects. Consider the value of shared experiences. Tickets to a concert they'd love, a weekend getaway, or even a home-cooked meal can be meaningful gifts that create lasting memories. The gift of time and attention. Sometimes, the most precious gifts are those that cost nothing. Spending quality time with your loved one, offering to help with a project, or simply lending a listening ear can be incredibly meaningful. Beyond romance. The gift of giving in all relationships. The act of giving isn't limited to romantic partners. Here are some ways to spread love and appreciation through thoughtful gestures in other areas of your life. Express gratitude to friends and family. A small token of appreciation, like a homemade treat or a bouquet of flowers, can brighten someone's day and show you care. Random acts of kindness. Leave a surprise note for a colleague, offer to pick up coffee for your neighbor, or volunteer your time at a local charity. These small gestures can make a big difference. The gift of appreciation for teachers and coaches. A handwritten note expressing gratitude to your child's teacher or a coach who made a positive impact can be a meaningful gift. Receiving with appreciation. If receiving gifts is your love language, here are some tips for making the experience truly special for both you and the giver. Express genuine gratitude. A heartfelt thank you shows the giver their effort was appreciated. Highlight what makes the gift special and meaningful to you. Focus on the thought behind the gift. The monetary value doesn't matter as much as the thoughtfulness behind the gesture. Appreciate the effort and time invested in choosing the gift. Reciprocation is a plus, while not an obligation. Consider ways to return the favor and express your appreciation in a way that resonates with the giver's love language. By understanding and utilizing the power of receiving gifts, you can deepen your connections and foster a more meaningful exchange of love and appreciation in all your relationships. Remember, the most valuable gifts are often those imbued with thoughtfulness, effort, and a genuine desire to show someone you care. The next chapter will explore the world of quality time, delving into the importance of undivided attention and creating lasting memories with loved ones. Chapter 6, Quality Time, the Gift of Presence. In today's fast-paced world, our attention is constantly pulled in a million directions. But for those whose primary love language is quality time, nothing speaks louder than giving someone your undivided attention. This chapter will explore the power of truly being present and creating shared experiences that strengthen the bonds of love. The craving for connection. For individuals who value quality time, love isn't just about words or actions, it's about creating shared experiences and feeling a deep sense of connection. Here's why undivided attention is so crucial for them. Feeling valued and important. When you dedicate your time and attention fully to someone, it conveys that they hold a significant place in your life. It shows you're willing to put aside distractions and truly connect with them, building memories and deepening bonds. Shared experiences create lasting memories that solidify the foundation of a relationship. Quality time allows you to learn more about each other, grow closer, and build a shared history, feeling emotionally connected. In a world filled with distractions, putting away your phone and giving someone your full attention signifies a willingness to be emotionally present. This fosters a sense of intimacy and emotional security, giving the gift of presence. Now that you understand the importance of quality time, let's explore ways to truly connect with your loved ones and give them the gift of your presence. Silence the distractions, put away your phone, turn off the TV, and eliminate anything that might divert your attention. Focus solely on the person in front of you. Be actively engaged, don't just be physically present. Listen actively, ask thoughtful questions, and make eye contact. Show genuine interest in what they have to say and their experiences. Tailor your activities. Consider your loved one's interests. Do they enjoy outdoor adventures? Plan a hike or bike ride together. Are they more introverted? Curl up with a good book or play a board game. Make everyday moments count. Quality time doesn't require elaborate outings. Turning off the TV during dinner to have a conversation, taking a walk together after work, or simply enjoying a cup of coffee in the morning with no distractions can all be meaningful ways to connect. Quality time beyond romance. The need for quality time extends beyond romantic partnerships. Here are some ways to foster deeper connections through shared experiences in other areas of your life. Strengthen family bonds. Plan dedicated family time for activities everyone enjoys. Game nights, movie nights, or simply sharing a meal together can create lasting memories and strengthen your family unit. Deepen friendships. Make an effort to schedule regular catch-ups with close friends. Give them your undivided attention and create opportunities for meaningful conversation and shared experiences. Quality time with colleagues. Building rapport with colleagues can foster a more positive and productive work environment. Schedule one-on-one lunches, or simply take breaks together to chat and learn more about each other. Receiving the gift of presence. If quality time is your love language, here are some things to keep in mind when someone offers you their undivided attention. Be present in the moment. Put away your phone and actively participate in the conversation or activity. Show them you appreciate the effort they are making to connect. Reciprocate the gesture. Make an effort to schedule dedicated quality time with the person who values it most. Return the gift of presence and show them you value their undivided attention as well. Express appreciation. A simple thank you for listening or spending time with you can go a long way. Let them know you appreciate their willingness to be present. By understanding and utilizing the power of quality time, you can create deeper connections, build stronger bonds, and foster a more meaningful sense of intimacy in all your relationships. Remember, sometimes the most precious gift you can give someone is your focused attention and the willingness to truly be present in the moment. The next chapter will delve into the world of physical touch, exploring the importance of non-sexual touch and its ability to provide comfort, security, and a deep sense of love and connection. Chapter 7. The importance of physical touch, more than just skin deep. For some, love is a language best spoken through touch. If physical touch is your primary love language, then a handshake might feel impersonal, and words alone might leave you craving more. This chapter will explore the profound impact of non-sexual touch and how understanding this love language can strengthen your connections with loved ones. The power of connection through touch. Humans are social creatures, and touch is a fundamental aspect of human connection. For those who value physical touch, it's not just about intimacy, it's about feeling a sense of security, comfort, and love. Here's why a hug or a pat on the back can speak volumes. A feeling of security and safety. Physical touch, particularly gentle and affectionate touch, triggers the release of oxytocin, often referred to as the love hormone. This hormone promotes feelings of calmness, security, and emotional well-being. Non-verbal communication of love and affection. A hug, a handhold, or even a simple pat on the shoulder can communicate volumes. These gestures express love, care, and emotional connection in a way that words sometimes fall short. Comfort and reassurance. During times of stress or sadness, physical touch can be incredibly comforting. A hug from a loved one can provide a sense of reassurance and a reminder that you're not alone. Understanding your touch preferences. Not all touch is created equal. Understanding your specific preferences for physical touch is crucial for effective communication. Distinguishing between affectionate and platonic touch. A handshake might be appropriate for a colleague, but a hug might be more meaningful for a close friend. Identify the types of touch that resonate most deeply with you. Respecting boundaries. Not everyone is comfortable with the same level of physical touch. Be mindful of boundaries and communicate your needs clearly. Always ask permission before initiating touch, especially with those who might not value it as highly. Cultural considerations. Touch norms vary across cultures. Be mindful of these differences and adjust your behavior accordingly. Speaking the language of touch. Now that you understand the importance of physical touch, here are some ways to express love and affection through appropriate touch. Initiate affectionate touch. A hug, a kiss on the cheek, or a handhold can be powerful ways to express love and affection. Of course, always be mindful of personal boundaries and comfort levels. Offer comforting touch. During times of sadness or stress, a gentle arm around the shoulder or a reassuring hug can provide much needed comfort and support. Non-sexual physical affection. Physical touch doesn't have to be romantic. A playful pat on the back, a high five, or even a fist bump can all be ways to express love and connection. For those who value physical touch beyond romance. The power of touch in all relationships. The need for physical touch isn't limited to romantic relationships. Here are some ways to use touch to strengthen bonds in other areas of your life. Nurturing family bonds. Hugs, cuddles, and playful wrestling can all be ways to express love and affection within your family unit. Showing appreciation to friends. A warm hug or a pat on the back can be a meaningful way to show appreciation and support to your close friends. Building rapport with colleagues. A firm handshake or a pat on the back after a successful project can foster a more positive and supportive work environment. Receiving touch with grace. If physical touch is your love language, here are some things to keep in mind when someone offers you a hug or other form of touch. Reciprocate the gesture. If you appreciate the touch, reciprocate it in a way that feels comfortable for you. A simple hug or holding hands can show your appreciation. Communicate your needs. If you're not comfortable with a certain type of touch, politely but firmly communicate your boundaries. Be patient with others. Not everyone is comfortable with the same level of physical touch. Be patient with those who might not express affection through touch as readily. By understanding and utilizing the power of physical touch, you can build stronger, more secure relationships. Remember, a simple touch can communicate volumes, offering comfort, security, and a deep sense of love and connection. The next chapter will explore how love languages can differ within a relationship and equip you with strategies to bridge the communication gap and speak each other's love language. Chapter 8. Decoding the duets, understanding when love languages differ. By now, you've embarked on a journey of self-discovery, identified your primary love language, and explored ways to express and receive love effectively. But what happens when your love language differs from your partner's? This chapter will delve into the world of love language duets and equip you with strategies to bridge the communication gap and ensure both partners feel loved and appreciated. The beauty of diversity. Just like fingerprints, no two love languages are exactly alike. In fact, it's quite common for partners to have different primary love languages. This diversity can be a source of strength, offering a well-rounded approach to expressing and receiving love. However, it can also lead to misunderstandings and feelings of disconnection if not addressed effectively. Bridging the communication gap. Imagine speaking different languages but wanting to have a meaningful conversation. Here are some strategies to bridge the communication gap when love languages differ. Open communication is key. Talk to your partner about your love languages. Explain how you each prefer to receive and express love. Actively listen to their perspective and seek to understand their needs. The gift of awareness. Once you understand each other's love languages, become more mindful of expressing love in ways your partner appreciates. Even small gestures tailored to their language can make a big difference. The art of translation. Think of yourself as a love language translator. If your partner's love language is acts of service, and yours is words of affirmation, don't wait for them to verbalize their love. Express your appreciation through actions. They value appreciation for the effort. Acknowledge and appreciate your partner's efforts to express love in your language, even if they don't always come naturally. A simple thank you for trying can go a long way. Love language duets in action. Here are some examples of how different love languages can play out in a relationship, along with strategies to bridge the gap. Scenario: you value words of affirmation, and your partner values quality time action. While your partner might not shower you with compliments, they dedicate quality time for meaningful conversations, which can fulfill your need for verbal affection. Let them know you appreciate this dedicated time together. Scenario: your partner values acts of service, and you value receiving gifts action. You might crave a thoughtful gift, but your partner might express love through taking care of chores or errands. Acknowledge their efforts and express appreciation for them lightening your load. Perhaps reciprocate by finding a small gift that shows you appreciate their helpfulness. Remember, love is a two-way street. By combining your understanding of love languages with open communication and a willingness to put in the effort, you can create a love language duet that strengthens your bond and ensures both partners feel cherished and appreciated. The final chapter of this book will explore the ever-evolving nature of love languages and offer tips for keeping the spark alive throughout your relationships. Chapter 9. A Symphony of Love. Keeping the music playing. Love languages are a powerful tool for understanding and nurturing your relationships. However, they are not static entities. Just like a symphony evolves throughout its movements, your love languages and your partners can change over time. This chapter will explore the dynamic nature of love languages and offer tips for keeping the music of love playing throughout your relationships. The evolving symphony of love. Several factors can influence your primary love language: life experiences. Significant life events like illness, job changes, or having children can alter your emotional needs and the way you experience love. Personal growth. As you mature and evolve as a person, your understanding of love and your needs within a relationship can change your partner's love language. Being exposed to a different love language can influence your own preferences and how you interpret expressions of love. Keeping the communication channels open. Here are some tips for keeping the spark alive and ensuring your love languages continue to resonate throughout your relationship. Regular check-ins. Schedule regular conversations to discuss your emotional needs and how you're feeling loved and appreciated. Are your current love languages still the most effective way to connect? Embrace change. Be open to the possibility that your love languages might evolve over time. Don't be afraid to express your changing needs and adapt your communication style accordingly. The gift of flexibility. While understanding your primary love language is valuable, strive for flexibility. Learn to appreciate and reciprocate love expressed through all 5 languages, even if they don't resonate as strongly with you. Love languages beyond romance. The concept of love languages extends beyond romantic relationships. Here are some ways to keep the music playing in all areas of your life. Nurturing family bonds. As your children grow, their love languages might differ from yours. Be mindful of these differences and adapt your expressions of love accordingly. Maintaining strong friendships. Friendships can change over time. Stay attuned to your friends' needs and find ways to express love and appreciation in ways that resonate with them. Building a positive work environment. Understanding the love languages of your colleagues can foster a more positive and supportive work environment. Express appreciation through gestures that align with their preferences. The final note. A symphony of appreciation. Love is a journey, not a destination. By understanding and utilizing the concept of love languages, you can create a symphony of appreciation in all your relationships. Remember, the most important note is the one of genuine care and effort. When you put in the work to understand and fulfill the emotional needs of those around you, the music of love will continue to play, creating a beautiful melody that enriches your life and the lives of those you cherish.